Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Virgo. Virgo, this is your monthly messages from Spirit for October 2019. This is an intuitive read. I'm using messages from Spirit along with the Goddess Oracle and your Animal Spirit Oracle. I will be clarifying each one of these cards with the Thelema Tarot. Now, at the end of your reading, Virgo, I will be pulling a postcard from Spirit as well. So we have love coming up here. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What does my fellow Virgos need to know, Spirit? Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you. All right, we are ready. We have independent. Love it. Boundaries. And home. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What extra messages do you have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. We have Ant Spirit. Beautiful. Eagle Spirit. And we have Badger Spirit. All right. Thank you. Beautiful energies here. All right, let's take a look. We have love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. All right, so beautiful energy right there. Spirit has your back, Virgo. Love it. So our first card here is independent, okay? Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And this so reminds me of Virgo right here. I feel many of you are working towards becoming very successful if you're not already feeling that successful energy here. I feel like now is your time to shine. I feel for many of you, you are laying a solid foundation that will not be shaken, okay? Especially when it comes to your stability and security. Two of Wands, Page of Swords, and King of Cups. Beautiful. All right, so the Two of Wands talks about you stepping into your power, Virgo. All right, it doesn't matter which path you go down. This is you knowing that you're going to make it yours. Okay, this is Virgo's path. There is no wrong choice here. So this really tells me at this time you are very bold and powerful, and some of you may be starting to go down a new path as well, and you are really holding your own here. Now we have the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is that, ready for action type of energy. I feel for many of you, you may be securing your independence, your stability, and your security by doing a lot of research, going back to school, taking more classes. Definitely you're gaining a lot of knowledge with what you're building upon here, what your goal is, and you are really going after it and you're taking action. I feel some of you are cutting out anything that's not serving your best purpose or interest at this time as well. The King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This talks about you having a lot of wisdom within you, Virgo, and you tapping into that knowledge and that wisdom. This also represents that you have emotional stability. So that's a very powerful energy to be working with. You're very grounded. I'm just getting, Virgo, whatever you are setting your mind to, whatever you're focused on at this time, whatever you're manifesting, you are going to achieve it. Now we have boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Like I said a moment ago with that Page of Swords coming out here, there may be a need for some of you to set up boundaries between give and take relationships. Somebody may be doing a lot of taking, okay? Maybe taking advantage of the situation. And you work hard, Virgo, to get to where you're at and what you have. So it can be really hard on a person's spirit when somebody is, you know, literally taking advantage of the situation. And I'm definitely getting here that there's a need for you to start saying no. Even, you know, for some of you, this has to do with your children. I feel like they're not underage, but they may be grown, still living at home, and they still want mom and dad, you know, to help them with stuff. And it's time for them to leave the nest. It's time for them to become responsible and start acting like an adult. Now, for others of you, I definitely feel like you could be in a relationship with someone and it's not balanced, okay? Now, we have the Four of Pentacles here. So, definitely, Virgo is holding on pretty tight right now. I feel like your stability and security is stable. But I feel this, you're wanting more. But I feel that somebody keeps tapping into your finances here. And it needs to stop. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. You need to love yourself enough to say no. Because Virgo, if you're not taking care of your needs, or if you're not using these pentacles in the best possible way that's going to help you and keep you 100% within yourself, then it's hard for you to be able to help others, okay? So if you're getting short in your pocketbook, running out of money maybe sooner, or groceries or gas because somebody keeps taking advantage or asking, there is a need to set up boundaries at this time. Now you have the Magician. This is your energy, Virgo and Gemini. Spirit says, stay focused. Use clear communication at this time. Be very direct. You will be heard within this situation. And Spirit says you have all the tools available to you here to be able to take care of this situation, but it's going to require you to take action. Now we have the Eight of Wands. And I feel like once you set your boundaries, you're going to have a lot of opportunities that are going to become available to you. And this is something that's very exciting. I'm getting a very positive energy here. Some of you have been waiting on news to come in, maybe about a job, a different job, or a career change. And some of you may be even thinking about relocating, moving as well. Whatever these wands are in your life, this talks about you've put a lot out, and now it's fixing to come back. And this very well could have to do with, you know, once you've spoke your intentions about maybe somebody taking advantage of you, or, you know, setting those boundaries, you may actually start to see things coming back very quickly that you have put out. So people might start paying you back, or you may have more return because you set those boundaries up. So when I say, excuse me, Virgo, I'm sorry, let me get a drink. So when I say you'll get a return here because you made those boundaries, you won't feel so trapped in this energy of the Four of Pentacles, where you do have that stability and security, but it's more of you're taking back power and control over your financial situation, which is beautiful, which, you know, is going to allow for you to have more money to put back, or maybe focus on putting it towards an endeavor, or starting a new project, or doing something that's going to be good for you, just overall. Thank you, Spirit. I'm getting the sense here, somebody out there needs to move, okay? That's what I'm getting. And it's been, I feel like you've been feeling pretty strapped, okay? Especially with your finances. It's all going to work out for you, Virgo. I want you to know that. Spirit is with you, and I feel like your spirit guides and your angels, they're paving the way behind the scenes for you at this time. You may not be aware of it, but things are going to start unfolding, and it's going to get better. There is a need for you to stand up for you, okay? Now we have home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants, okay? Like I said, some of you may be moving here within the next month or so, relocating. Some of you, with that Four of Pentacles that came out a moment ago, that could be you getting your financial affairs together to put down on a home, okay, of your own. Thank you, Spirit. The Hermit, love it. Two of Cups and Two of Swords. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. The Hermit, this is you, Virgo. It's time to pause and reflect. Spirit says all the answers you're seeking and you're looking for, they lay within you, okay? You're going to, when you pause and reflect, you're going to gain some type of spiritual enlightenment that is going to allow for you to decide which direction you're going to move in. And it's going to bring about a sense of peace and also patience that's needed patience within yourself, patience with the process, okay? That's what I'm getting. This definitely has to do with a commitment or a contract that has to do with the home. So, some of you may be looking for a housemate, somebody to board with. I feel for a majority of you, you're waiting on a contract to go through in order for you to be ready to move. And I'm getting, for some of you, you're waiting on a loan. You're waiting on a loan to bring in more finances for you to go ahead and get yourself into this home or apartment. Now, we do have 2 twos here. Some of you, you may be rooming with somebody that's not paying their bills. Okay, I'm getting that as well. Now, that could go back to needing to set up boundaries, too, for some of you. There's definitely a decision here with the Two of Swords that needs to be made about what's going on. And, you know, when you have the Two of Swords, this represents kind of being at a crossroads. You already know the answer. But it's a hard one. You don't want to make it because you might hurt someone's feelings, right? Spirit says once you go ahead and take the blindfold off and make this decision, and I really believe some of you are going to be telling somebody to get out. Okay, you've had enough. This could be a significant other. It could be a romantic partner. You could be telling your kid it's time for you to leave the nest. That type of energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right, now we have Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. And this is the number 1, okay? It's time to take action, Virgo. For some of you, it's time to get together with others. You may be working on a project. You may be starting a business. This could be family getting together as well. Now, if you're one of those people that you're a loner, you kind of feel like you don't have anybody in your life that you can depend on, this is the time to start connecting with spirit, your spirit guides, and your angels. It's time to collaborate and taking action within a certain area of your life here. And I just want to, I got to show you this real quick. It's amazing. I just noticed this. And this, okay. I'm getting excited. Look at the number sequences. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's a message there for you, Virgo. You need to go and look up the angel meaning number of 1, 2, 3, 4. I recently did this here about a week ago myself because I keep seeing that number. Very positive. So if that message is for you, then you will go and look it up. That's kind of how I see that kind of stuff. So synchronicity is definitely playing a role here. And Spirit, I really feel like it's trying to connect with you at this time, Virgo. It's time for you to start asking Spirit what you want, what you're wanting to manifest and co-create. Strength, yes. The Sun and the Fool. Oh my goodness, I love it. Strength, the energy of Leo. This is talking about you tapping into that inner wisdom and strength that you have and going after a dream, Virgo. It's time to get on board what you've been wanting to do, what your dream is, what you're wanting to manifest. It's time to speak out, speak your intentions, talk to Spirit. Once you do, you have the Sun. Again, you have Leo coming up here. Some of you may have Leo in your charts, or you may be dealing with a Leo. But the Sun here talks about this, a great deal of clarity is going to come to you once you start collaborating. All right? And this is creativity. This is success that is promised here with this new beginning with the Fool. All right? Spirit wants you to trust in the process, trust in the universe, and trust in yourself. Take that leap of faith, Virgo. It's time to start a new adventure here. Thank you so much, Spirit. Now, I love this. Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back, Virgo. Spirit has your back. You are being divinely guided, whether you know it or not. And I'm pretty sure you all know. So I love, oh, this is beautiful. Yes, 9 of Cups, Death, and 6 of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to go after that wish fulfillment, Virgo. Spirit wants you to go after your dreams. Spirit has your back. It's time to go after what makes you feel satisfied emotionally. What you really want in your heart's true desires. Spirit says there may be some emotional baggage or anything that you may feel blocked, anything that's hindering you. It needs to be let go of and dumped so you can go through this transformation, so you can transition into this new beginning. Balance. Balancing your energies. Balancing give and take situations is going to be very important for you. Making sure that give and take relationships are balanced because you have something Spirit wants to give you. And when you have that balance between give and take, it opens up opportunities for you to be blessed because you're open to receive. And I'm also getting that some of you need to know you are worthy of receiving. So you need to claim that. You need to claim it. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Now we have Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. Spirit says be fearless and bold. Step into your power. It's time for Virgo to be the magician. Start Taking those ideas and those dreams and using that laser focused intention and start manifesting and co-creating your heart's true desire, what you want. Thank you, Spirit. All right. We have the Chariot, the Strength card again, and the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness, I love this. All right. The Chariot, this is the energy of Cancer. This is you being triumph, okay? Triumph over adversity. You really being fearless and bold, stepping into your power, Virgo, and charging full speed ahead, successfully, victoriously. Now with the Chariot, this represents your happiness as well, and most importantly, you know exactly where you're going, Virgo. Because you are tapping into your inner strength. You're being courageous. You're going after your heart's true desires here. And this is going to allow for you to lay a solid foundation, which is going to be unshakable within your home. Some of you, your dream is to own your own home. For some of you, it's stability, it's security, it's finances. Spirit is saying, be fearless and bold, Virgo, and you shall receive it. You'll achieve it. The Four of Wands represents happiness, okay? Good times. This is one of the most positive cards. This and the Sun, and you've received them both. There are good times ahead for you, but there are boundaries that need to be set. It's time to collaborate with Spirit, because Spirit has your back. It's time for you to step into that independence. It's time for you to let people know who Virgo is, how strong you are. You're being fearless, you're being bold, you're going after what you want and getting it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? Did you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you. A story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. Thank you so much, Spirit. I love all of you, my fellow Virgos. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how these energies are playing out in your situation. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Virgo.